hackathon's different, which is what makes it exciting. You end up using different technologies, taking ideas different directions, but sometimes you actually have no idea what you're going to do before the hackathon.
Just building, lots of good times, good vibe.
It's a fine art because you only have one weekend to build a demo that works of a brand new idea, and that's really challenging. Busy brainstorming a couple ideas for the hackathon. We've had pretty interesting chats on derivative pricing and also interest rate swaps.
Just be there for like moral support and like bring you guys back
Yeah.
massages.
Run around asking people how their day is going.
Hello everyone, welcome to what we hope is going to be an absolutely fantastic hackathon this weekend. Well over $100,000 prizes for you to win, and we hope you're going to build some absolutely fantastic projects. The clock is ticking, you have 48 hours.
I've never done a hackathon before. This is my first hackathon. I think it's the first hackathon for a lot of the guys here. Well, besides the founders, so it's quite exciting. I think looks like we've got 2 or 3 teams going at the moment. Jason and I were thinking of doing maybe something with Layer Zero. Jason's got a really cool idea.
Well, we probably going to do the wild swap one. They want a liquidation bot, and you have to watch the mempool, check out the transactions in there, and try to be more efficient than the current one.
Watching the mempool is hard. Not that it can't be done, it's just hard for a weekend. But hard didn't stop anyway. I thought me and Jono were on a team, and I kind of had my heart ripped out over here.
You're on my team.
We got our challenge. We're gonna optimize the liquidation bot for WildSwap. So the approach we're gonna take is go into the mempool and read all the transactions from the mempool before it hits the blockchain, so that liquidations, when it does happen, because currently it's suboptimal, it's only happening after the fact, so there's being losses made. So the optimized liquidation spot, which reads from the mempool, is going to save them from those small losses, which aren't so small because it's like 2.6 Bitcoin, which is like $90,000, you know? So pretty exciting stuff.
Every time the state updates, we say we've got $1,000 long, $500 short, or whatever, obviously.
And then we send that to the other chain, and then
it includes that in its like calculation, like cross-chain liquidity for flood. So we'll have like an ETH pool on Avalanche.
Oh, you're going to try and link it?
Yeah.
That's a cool idea. How are you going to do it? With multi-chain?
So I haven't looked into Aave V3, but Aave V3 have cross-chain liquidity, remember?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how it works, but...
you deposit DAI as collateral, and we use Aave V3 as the way to sync it across.
But that's only the one layer. So syncing liquidity is one aspect, but it's the message passing.
Yes, exactly.
So we need to tell the contracts on Aave that there's 500,000 dollars long and 300,000 short, and that message needs to go across.
How are you planning on doing that?
With Layer Zero.
That's a cool thing. You guys are going to hack on that. I've got a cool thing I'm also going to hack on.
Oh, it's separate to these guys?
Yeah, separate to them.
What? You're not going to tell us?
No, of course I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you on Sunday. No, I'm just kidding.
Hackathons are a very high-intensity environment.
I mean, you're working hard, yeah?
getting intense.
With a hackathon, you have to strike the right balance between building something that works and has all the functionality you need and building it fast.
Should we do a keyboard type off? Words per minute.
When you're in a hackathon, you have your sort of team where you have a huddle.
You know, you're my favorite dev.
And everyone is picking apart and critiquing the ideas as much as possible. So that's really fun.
So like, we need to understand how they obviously put marking so you can understand how they liquidate. But I think we just need to try and get hold of them. The biggest roadblock or blocker right now is that we can't find their smart contracts, which means we can't understand how their code works, how their protocol works, which is essential, right? In actually understanding what we need to look for potential liquidation. So that's the big blocker. But we've reached out to the staff, we've reached out to different people. Hopefully get an answer.
You can access the API file.
We are those.
I provided it on the hackathon website. You can stake a WoW token to get X WoW token here. It's like a curve model.
Yeah.
So you can stake from 2 weeks to 2 years, and then you get X WoW.
Sure.
And with X WoW you can vote for all your financial and economic.
It's a spiral.
But
the point is then that you're going to go, on WildSwap, you're going to have to go back to PancakeSwap and get it out of the pool. So you're going to sell on PancakeSwap and you're going to cause a liquidation of PancakeSwap.
It can be like cascade liquidation.
But the way they normally stop that is by having another mark price. So you guys aren't using another mark price?
No, we don't do it. Good question. Yeah. I think I should pay you bonus.
We're on day 2 of the hack. It's gonna be cool, right?
My gut feeling is that what we want is to have a main chain and a slave chain. So currently when we're on multiple chains, both of them do price updates.
Okay. So we do price update on one chain and send that price update to the other chain.
So yeah, I think we do, we have like a slave.
I like it. How's your hack going, John?
Dude, it hasn't started. I'm about to start now. 0 lines have been written, but that's fine because I'm about to write some dirty code. Earpods in, Discord off. Let's see the setup. Starts with the Rooster V3, gets the elevation, and then go for the power plug. Vertical mouse, lasers. This bad boy. Now we move.
What do you reckon? Okay, I think John with his keypad is a dangerous hacker. He's going to be very, very efficient. James is lacking. He's got no additional technical support there. Equipment's not good. Wusang's got a little bit of support. Increased. Yeah, I think we're going to do well.
Are you nervous that you won't be able to have it done in time?
A little bit, yeah. I'm actually, like I said, it's my first hackathon, so not really sure how long it's going to take or like what's required. I think that's part of the excitement though. So, pretty cool. Definitely, I think, going to be a long night.
How's the hacking going here, John?
Yeah, we're hacking real hard. Hacking the Yahtzee. Having a couple floatinis.
How's it going, Jason? I think we looked at who's a winner, Mike. You're a winner. No, you're a winner. Say it louder. I'm a winner, dude. Louder. I'm a winner, dude. Scream it.
How are you feeling now that no one's wanted to talk to you?
Yeah, no, it's a tough break. Hey, I thought that would only happen to your team, but the fact that it's also happening to mine is
It
quite tough.
obviously so obvious for us, everything was so self-explanatory.
Yeah,
For you guys, but it's a tough break.
Self-explanatory in another kind of way. This week on DeFi Daily, Denim Preem tells all.
Really fun, really exciting week. Lots of stuff happening, like forward, backwards, one thing after the next. I think everyone's slowly but surely losing their voices and, feeling a bit tired after the late nights.
Was that of coding or was that just going out and partying?
It's a mixture of both.
How did it go? How was the hackathon?
Yeah, I must say it's pretty crazy 48 hours. And I feel like we came a long way since the inception of the idea, since Friday, since the opening event. So our idea was to basically build a liquidation bot that was better than the existing liquidation bot on WildSwap.
Taking a system that runs an automated system executing on a smart contract, but the reality is the system only executes essentially with a delay after the fact.
So how we tried to tackle this problem was to make it, to actually just beat it in terms of timing.
So there's a block, then the data is captured and then it's executed later. And so there's a delay between the two actions taking place.
We've had over 250 hackers this weekend, 56 fantastic projects were built. I've seen them, they look amazing. You'll see them soon enough.
And the WildSwap probabilistic liquidation run.
Was that the Avalanche Summit? A round of applause for Layer Zero, please. And continuing the theme, I have the next one, and this is going to be quite funny, because the winner of the WildSwap prize, on the screen please, was also actually Flow Capital. Congratulations, Flow Capital.
So I think we all kind of complemented each other's skill sets really well. And I think our final product really reflects that, There's like distinct pockets of, I'd like to call excellence that, comes directly from everyone in the team.
When you're choosing your team at the beginning, remember that if you all are Solidity devs, you're probably not going to win the hackathon, because who's going to build the UI, who's going to make the slideshow presentation, who's going to speak about your product and share that vision and get people excited.
What an absolute killer time at our hackathon. Yeah, we've got 3 of our team members have won. It is so fucking exciting. It's actually overwhelming. I'm so proud to be a part of this team. That's all I have to say. I'm fucking wow.